I needed some R&R to try and calm down after seeing the election results. Who, in their right goddamn mind, would vote for the annoying orange again?
To be honest, you had no chance of winning, honey.
Well, what's done is done. Let's kill some zombies to blow off some steam.
Surprised you even lasted this long. Would have actually wanted to see Hillary go round 2 with Donald.
Fuck it. I'm gonna hit the box and get something sweet with great power. A mauler, and it's instantly upgraded. Holla. Fucking Luya.
Not to sound demeaning or whatever, but you sound robotic as fuck, Kamala.
That's what happens when the site you've been using for an entire year for their job shoots you in the back and doesn't give a fuck.
Until we find a new home, we have to use alternatives for now. Quality be damned.
Trust us when we say that we don't want to sound this way. But it's how things are right now. This channel is far from dead or reverting. But there's a chance we may have to bring up the topic of going back before the AI days. You know?
Kinda makes me wonder how the boys will fare once they know about their favorite websites stabbing them in the back.
Trump's too busy doing his stupid-ass dance to notice. Joe's likely asleep. Obama is just in awe that I lost. And Bush, who fucking cares? Dude's a confused dinosaur.
I love my husband, but I have to admit, he likely thinks Kamala is still winning.
Kinda ouch there, Jill. But I get it. Let's see what this map has to offer and see if we even get this video off the ground.
They gotta be anticipating the mass exodus of content creators abandoning their site, or else they're really fucking stupid.
I hate how I sound kinda muffled, but that's what you get when you have to jump platforms. This map is called Laser Mania, to those that are wondering. We just needed to say our piece before we try to get back to normal, whatever normal is.
So far, I kinda like this map. Not complicated. Just a fun time killing zombies in a laser tag environment. As for an Easter egg, I have no clue if there is one.
I never follow those damn things anyway, other than shooting or activating teddy bears. That's basically what I know in terms of side shit.
I'm just glad I'm invited, that's all. Joe hogs all the glory for being the stupid one of the group, and I'm just here chilling. I don't really care what's going on in the political world, other than seeing my hobby get one last laugh in terms of relevancy. That being, he is the new face of the smiling meme before the Michael Bay credits roll.
That is the new meme that's trending. Could have sworn he was caught gnawing on kids on Halloween.
He's trying to be the funny, chill grandpa to kids, but it just comes off as weird. If it wasn't for his stupid hair sniffing scandal, it'd probably be nothing bad. But whatever, let him have one last bit of joy before he slumps into his recliner for good. I just got a prompt to open something. Weird. What the hell? I fell through the goddamn floor.
Good thing we got jetpacks, I guess. Pretty handy things.
So, are we just gonna hit round 20 and stop?
Yeah, we should. Our editor is going through a tough time trying to find us a new home. And given that he set up a schedule for 2 videos a week, if he doesn't find a suitable site by next week, we could see it being trimmed down to 1 video a week, depending on circumstances.
It sucks, since I was only just introduced in a video last week, and my official debut today isn't going as planned. Not that people were demanding me anyway. 1,000 points to teleport. Bit scammy if you ask me, but we're set on points anyway. Oh my, the pack-a-punch machine. Pretty damn convenient for where it is. No Bible ending in sight though.
So you teleported to the pack a punch, which costed you 1K, and now you can't pack now. Kinda jumped the gun there, girly, but your whole campaign was like that.
The hell do you mean by that?
Sweetie, your campaign was a big fat nothing burger. You were mainly targeting middle class and immigrants Meanwhile, ignoring and flat out fucking mocking some of the cultures you tried to appease. I was fighting for better feminism within the country. You just wanted to feel more important than you were. Your only real accomplishment was running a beauty pageant. That's not much of a praise.
So why didn't you speak up during the DNC that you'd run against Trump? If you were so confident in what you said.
Because it would hurt Joe's fragile little ego if I bursted into his little inner circle and won it instead of him. Had you not run, I might have been inclined, but I thought I'd play sideliner this time, and besides, it's Donald J. Trump. The man has an army of his own followers that could rival some branches of the military. He's done after 2029, and by then, anything could happen. Heard rumors that Dwayne Johnson and Waka Flocka Flame were gonna run by then.
If that's true in 2029, fucking shoot me now.
Let's all go together this time to take a breather from all this senseless, undead slaughter.
I mean, we've been basically twiddling our thumbs while bitching about the election and the AI site we used to use. So it's whatever to me.
I'm not sure how the fans will react to the sudden drop in quality. Hopefully they'll be understanding.
You can't please everyone. I'm surprised we still have a following despite the other channels dropping this thing.
We're the light for their lives, I find. I mean, I'm new in terms of voices, but overall, I'm pleased this channel has brought joy to so many, and hopefully to many more. As much as I want to make a longer video, I feel this is a good stopping point. Our editor is going through enough with this turmoil that I think we should let him do some digging for us. The AI community has welcomed us with open arms, and we will continue to strive even in unexpected situations like this one. We are sincerely sorry for what has happened, but we do hope you all understand what's going on. We will still provide content at the end of the day. Quality be questionably damned.
Doesn't it feel good knowing I'll be back in my seat in January? Anyway, we will rank war films to commemorate Remembrance Day, which is today or yesterday, depending on when this is uploaded.
Hey, I don't care. Kamala something. I didn't feel bad whatsoever. I feel like I've seen all these wars in person.
Let's start with 13 Hours. I kind of felt mid about the movie. Nothing great, bit of a boring movie personally.
You better rank Glory good, Donald.
Obama's here since when?
It's been here since the damn start, but couldn't fit in words. All right, now to rank 1917. I like the film and it's really impactful from a message standpoint. Most war movies do, but whatever, it's good.
300 rank, moving on.
You only say that because you can see titties. I mean, based, but I agree.
That's far from what I was going to say, but whatever, it is indeed an S-rank film. And now we get to the part where I put films in the haven't watched tier, because I haven't seen every war film made. Glad to see the comments talking about that tidbit later.
That just means we have more stuff to watch, Donald. No big deal.
I don't fucking care what anyone says. All Quiet on the Western Front is a masterpiece film that got a remake recently, but for the German side, and I am surprised that isn't here. That one is also a masterpiece.
The American Sniper was one of those films that got talked about so much, and it's not a bad film. I just don't really think it's that goated.
Didn't a Canadian sniper put this guy to shame? I forget.
For the movie Apocalypse Now, all I can say is I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Yeah, fucking ha!
Yeah, the war movie featuring Owen Wilson. Good movie to watch while inhaling popcorn.
Isn't it odd that a lot of war films came out when Bush was president? Quite a coinky-dink, ain't it? Such a sad film, though.
True, but other films did this kind of thing better. Is Braveheart even a war film? Sure, there's war in it, but I'll rank it. Same problem with American Sniper, where everyone and their fucking mother won't shut up about it.
Now, Dragonheart, on the other hand, is a goddamn gem no one really talks about.
The Bridge on the River Kwai is one of those films that, just like you guys with American Sniper and Braveheart, is overly talked about and shown. Good film, but I'm sick of seeing it all the time.
Can we even consider Captain America a war film? Ah, fuck it. We already ranked Braveheart. Let's just rank this one because Cap has a pistol and is fighting Nazis. Good watch, nothing too special.
This film, The Deer Hunter, is one of the most tragic films because outside of the other ones on the list, this one feels real, you know, like as if they were legit in the Vietnam War and were subjected to torment by the Viet Cong.
This film deserves to be an S rank. Fuck anyone that disagrees. Hitler's final days were captured with great effort and research. No one could have done better.
I remember when they tried making a sitcom out of Adolf Hitler. That was a really big mistake.
Dr. Strangelove is, all right. Kubrick did a good job by mocking the concept of nuclear war, but I don't find it too memorable.
Dunkirk was a pretty good retelling of the events of Dunkirk itself. Nothing too bad, just a good war film. Edge of Tomorrow is one of the best films Tom Cruise has ever done, and the concept is marvelous. Regarding a time loop and finding a sequence of repeated looped events that lead to victory in the end.
Film Enemy at the Gates is a fantastic film regarding an unlikely friendship between a Russian sharpshooter and a political officer, pretty gripping and dark about the realities of war.
Full Metal Jacket is another fantastic film by Stanley Kubrick with a very strong first half of the film. The second half is kind of diluted, but I'll never forget the phrase, "Me love you long time $5." For a movie based on American Sherman tank that went through severe hellfury is pretty good. Brad Pitt is kind of over the top here, but overall, it's a fun watch. Not really accurate historically, though.
Gettysburg is a movie I am heavily conflicted on. On one hand, it's great. On the other, it's way too fucking long. 4 hours and 31 minutes. You fucking serious?
Trump, you better give this movie praise.
I will, Obama. I really do like Glory and how it recognized a regiment that I don't think is covered that often. Matthew Broderick, while still punchable in this film, does a great job, and I was surprised Denzel Washington was in it with Morgan Freeman. Wonderful surprises for me. I'm not going to repeat myself. Same situation with American Sniper and Braveheart. Good watch, but I'm indifferent to it. This movie breaks me heart. It's a great film, but the reason my heart breaks for it is because nobody can replicate Robin Williams' enthusiasm when it covers such a dark time period for Americans.
Hacksaw Ridge, one of the most inspiring war films ever, where you don't need to wield a gun and kill someone to be brave. A man who earned a Purple Heart without taking a life. Inglourious Basterds is Tarantino B-movie fun for me. The ingeniousness surrounding certain aspects, like how a hand gesture can expose you as a spy, was clever.
Kelly's Heroes is always a good time for me. Oddball being the best part of the film. Rest in peace to Donald Sutherland.
Is this going to be the first potential hot take on this list? I don't hate this film outright, I just find it rather dull. Tom Cruise should have been recasted since I cannot take him seriously with that fucking mane he has.
Does anyone really remember Lawrence of Arabia? Its historical accuracy is hit and miss, but it's just not that enthralling. Mid-tier for me.
The Letter from Iwo Jima is a great film depicting both Japanese and American soldiers dealing with the battle on the island of Iwo Jima and is brilliantly directed by Clint Eastwood.
I like Mark Wahlberg as an actor, but he dropped the fucking ball. With Lone Survivor, I'm sorry, he really did.
I don't hate The Monuments Men, but to be honest, I nod off almost all the time when watching this. I like the backstory behind it, but it's not that engaging to my knowledge. Might be remembering wrong, though. Mulan is a goddamn Disney film, but I guess you can consider the Hun fighting against the Chinese as a war. With this one, so in that case, S tier.
Overlord had a lot of potential, but after the actual war shit gets overshadowed by the zombie and supernatural shit, I just tune out and am basically watching a B-side zombie flick.
The Patriot is what you get when you got Mel Gibson cosplaying as a soldier from 1776. That's basically the synopsis of the film. It's a decent watch. Fuck Pearl Harbor and fuck Ben Affleck. I'm sure he's a decent guy, but come the fuck on. He should have known this was going to be bad.
The Tune is a classic schlocky war film with Sylvester Stallone as the main role. I sometimes confuse it with Rambo First Blood. Rescue Dawn is a fantastic true story of a fighter pilot being taken as a prisoner of war before the time of the Vietnam War. It's a greatly acted, depressing one and done type of film.
Every kid and parent has seen Saving Private Ryan in both school and at home so many times that the script can be spoken near verbatim. Still a great movie to me. If y'all motherfuckers don't put Schindler's List in the S-tier category, I don't even want to know who you are. Liam Neeson nailed his part.
This will be the time I don't consider a film to be a war film. Wonder Woman is less of a war film than Captain America was. Oh God, it's Starship Troopers. Well, it's definitely a film depicting war on another planet, but it's one of those films where you do not take it seriously whatsoever, or you'll hate it.
The Dirty Dozen shows up on the television half a dozen times, and it's still a great watch, albeit being dated. The Great Escape is a really great film if you're into escapist type movies. I think Call of Duty Black Ops 1 took inspiration from the motorcycle escape scene.
The Hurt Locker is a serious character study and a taut, suspenseful action thriller at once. The subject matter itself, the work of a bomb expert, possibly one of the most nerve-wracking jobs on the planet, yields most of the suspense, but it manages to squeeze out every bit of tension of the premise. The greatest fault, The Thin Red Line, was its timing. It was released at around the same time as Spielberg's Saving Private Ryan. It's easy to forget that Red was nominated for 7 Oscars. This is an extraordinary film that can stand well on its own next to Ryan.
I think I personally met Troy when I was younger, or maybe that was some random schmuck in a toga. Anyway, great film to watch to kill time. Coincidentally enough, U-571 was being shown today and I didn't mind it. It is not a history war action film, although in the end they do a fast scroll of historical facts for some reason.
Valkyrie is a strong, enjoyable film. It is not Singer's best, but he can still pull it off. The way Spielberg made me care and weep over a horse's survival in World War I made me look like a little bitch, and I didn't appreciate that. Great movie, but fuck you for making me so emotional, Steven. Mel Gibson plays a colonel with a degree, allowing him to not only think like a soldier, but an academic. He understands military history and why strategies have or have not worked, and why Vietnam is as pointless as Korea was. Great film, but very sad and on the nose.
Is it weird that I feel Nicolas Cage kind of sticks out like a sore thumb here? Anyway, Wind Talkers is far from perfect, but heavily underrated for what it is, the kind of film where you think you can predict everything that's going to happen upon the first shot, and you spend the rest of the film praying that you're wrong. If I have to be honest about Zero Dark 30, I wasn't entertained, and my understanding and worldview were not expanded.
Well, we got a lot of films to watch later since holy shit, I wasn't expecting that many in the haven't watched tier. I hope you guys enjoyed this ranking video and feel free to rip us apart later. Now I know what you guys might be thinking. Where are the other games? Or how come I'm playing mostly Black Ops 3 this month? Well, to put it bluntly, after the debacle that is essentially being deemed a criminal to 11 Labs, we had to find an alternate site to use, and so far, this one's been pretty good outside the quality being not as pristine as what we wanted. Plus, it's chill to kick back with the crew when the whole world's gone to shit. Am I right, fellas? Surely I hit the nail on the head there.
I mean, sure, that's technically the truth, but you yap the whole fucking way through and Joe's already starting to nod off.
Did you say I was starting to nut off? We're in the middle of No Nut November, Obama. That's illegal for now.
And we're already into the deep end. By the way, why didn't you include me in the war ranking video? I basically started most of those wars in those movies. I mean, I pled the fifth.
Because every other ranking video is usually just the three of us. Your input wasn't really needed.
Well, fuck you too then, Donnie. The hell is this place anyway?
Remember when we played World War II Zombies? This is Groston Haas, but on Black Ops 3.
Please tell me we don't have to shoot those damn lamps. I have a hard time locating those.
No lamps needed, just a Knack-Der Untoten style map. We are playing with the all-around enhancement mod as well so we can get perk power-ups and gobblegum drops. Makes it more bearable.
It feels good knowing I basically don't have to give a rat's ass about world events anymore since I get to relax in January whilst Donald rams the globe up its ass like he's Jeff Dunham.
To be honest, I understood that when a journalist asked you if there was a chance for a ceasefire between Israel, Hamas and Hezbollah before your term ended, and your reply was, what's the chance of the camera behind her falling on her head? So, yeah, not gonna happen and won't be your problem come January.
That part of the world wouldn't have changed much regardless of who won. I might tune in to see what the Don has planned for it.
They've said enough about that. Probably scared off a few pro-Pally people in the process. Let's just have a good time killing zombies today, all right?
By going off that, we don't have an objective here.
Both nope, just a game with the boys. I saw that this video was recorded by the new Steam game recording feature. How do you like it?
It's not up to me. I just used it because it was new. Our editor is the one who is the judge for it, and the audience too, I guess.
It's alright, the skipping of the audio is going to annoy the shit out of me, but we'll see.
Might be a sign that your PC is a bit on the sucky side, but I can't say too much.
I can fucking delete you out of existence for talking like that, Bush. I goddamn made you, got that. Now play the zombies game like a good little warmonger.
Shit, he got you with that one, George.
Can we just play the stupid game in peace? I don't want to hear the editor threaten to delete one of us because George opened his stupid fucking mouth again. Let's just stay focused and see when we get bored, since I guarantee that we will on a map like this one.
Holy shit, these rounds feel both short and long at the same time. Getting exhausting for me.
Has this map creator not seen what a fucking dog looks like? These things are leaking ooze and pus and look like Piglet if H.P. Lovecraft designed them.
Nonsense, Obama. These are what a Chihuahua would look like if their personalities were their appearance.
Do my ears deceive me, or did I just hear Joe Biden spit actual facts? That's a bing bong bangaroo if I've ever heard one.
I have not heard you say that in some time. Bush, you feeling nostalgic?
We're all feeling nostalgic. Back when there was a plethora of AI channels to converse with and check out, kind of felt like we had legit colleagues.
Now our colleagues are either gone insane, or had a meltdown over a simple thing.
You guys having trouble killing these damn things or what? Fucking making me come down to help. You got guns, use them.
Stop fucking yelling at us. We got it, okay. Round's over, move the fuck on. Jesus Christ, it's like working for Walmart and you were the unbearable manager.
The thought of Donald wearing a Walmart uniform is hilarious. He already knows how deplorable fast food uniforms can be. Wouldn't be much different.
At this point, I don't care what you say, Joe. The media is painting us as best friends and they claim you voted for me, which I'm pretty sure you fucking did, so I'm rolling with it till I'm done my term.
Joe knew it was never going to win again, so he chose the right path this time. Or dark side, depending on who you ask, likely liberals. Donald, did you just get a pack of punched gun? Fucking cheater.
It's not cheating if the gobblegum drop I got was crate power. That's how the all-around enhancement mod works if you haven't fucking noticed. George, I thought you were smarter than this. Glad you aren't my VP since I'd fire you in a second.
I just realized that Republicans tend to fight more amongst themselves than we do in our party. I mean, Kamala kind of kicked the hornet's nest, but there's still a vast difference.
At this point, I might as well be a Republican secretly since the Dems have sucked for a long time anyway. I remember when they only counted a couple Republican votes during the Free State of Jones era versus the absurd amount the Dems got least in the state night and his allies voted in.
Didn't need the history lesson as to why we're a shit party, but whatever. Let's move on.
Guys, remember when Call of Duty used to be good?
Pepperidge Farm remembers. But Pepperidge Farm ain't just gonna keep it to Pepperidge Farm self free of charge. Maybe you go out and buy yourself some of these distinctive Milano cookies. Maybe this whole thing just disappears.
Here's a question of the day for the people watching. What would you do if today was your last day? Would you live each moment like your last? Leave old pictures in the past. Done it every dime you have.
My God, Joe's quoting Nickelback. He's truly gone off the deep end. I said it from the very beginning as well.
Remember when zombies legit scared people, like when you first played Nakter, Untoten, or Varuk, and you were just surrounded by creepy sounds and eerie atmospheres. Now you just casually chill with an arsenal that Russia would be desperate to have right now.
We should go back to World at War at some point to reinvigorate those creepy days. And zombies was actually hard. Holy shit, they're swarming even harder now. Forget what I said about previous games having harder zombies. It's like they cranked them up a notch to where we can't keep up. Hold your ground, guys!
Don't worry, we're fine. The insta-kill gave us time to breathe.
I was holding my breath the entire time, since Commander let out a nasty fart near me!
We're ending the game on a dog round. I mean, sure, we'll take that.
I mean, there's not much to say or do on a map like this. It's fun for like a few minutes, but then it becomes monotonous.
I feel like zombies should never have to have someone tab out to look at a guide to see what to do. I've seen some Black Ops 6 Zombies gameplay, and while some seem straightforward, there are some things you need to double check a guide for which I don't like myself.
Isn't Liberty Falls the quote-unquote easy map for casuals?
It is, but it isn't. It's a giant map, yes, but what it failed to do was recapture the essence of what round-based maps had, which was an experience for both sides of the fence. And while you can make the argument for Liberty Falls in that aspect, they put stuff in the map hinting for people to try to do the Easter egg, since that's how you get the cool shit. I mean, you can still get the jet gun out of the box without doing the steps, but no, comparing it to a map like Kino der Toten or Der Riese kind of taints the experience when trying new Zombies maps. Why they had to advertise round-based maps is beyond me. It should be fucking normal.
To be fair, Terminus does look fun even with the Easter egg, though the install size is fucking insane. Anyway, we just yapped for the entire time, and we want to know if you guys like the Steam game recording footage or not. We'll still use OBS occasionally. We just need to adjust the audio for these game recordings in the future. We are here to react to the fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. What are your predictions, guys?
I really want to see Mike knock him out in one round, but if it's rigged like we all think it is, it's going to be dragged out.
This is going to be the equivalent of me digging up my father and asking him to fight me.
I don't know if I've ever seen your parents, Joe. Not that I care too much, but just slightly curious. Okay, fight's about to start. Let's watch this shit, and if Jake wins, people are going to jump on his ass for sure.
What the hell is that?
Nah, fuck this shit, man. I wasted my time watching this when Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano had the best boxing match I have seen in a long-ass time. Fuck this.
So, yeah, welcome back to Silent Hill 2 due to popular request.
We're hoping to rely on Steam game recording for this, so if it sucks, we apologize and we'll use OBS afterwards.
For fuck's sakes, I was gonna open my mouth, and then I felt my heart leap through my damn chest. Fuck you, game!
That did make me jump a little, gonna lie. We left off after completing the stupid long puzzle with the quotes and the balls and the handles and just a bunch of running around to solve one giant puzzle. And it seems like we are at again with the grandfather clock. I don't remember the original game being this roamy, you know.
I'm getting heavy Resident Evil vibes from this game. I too don't remember a whole lot of nonsense for one big puzzle for each area. I might be misremembering, though.
I don't remember our flashlight being this bright, but I am not complaining.
What the fuck was that? Oh, hell no, I'm not letting this thing jump me!
Nice shooting, Donald. Keep that up and you'll be a cop in no time.
Game feels a bit too laggy and stuttering at times. Did we forget to switch this over to the solid-state drive?
Fuck's sakes, I knew I forgot to do something before starting the game up! Fuck it, we ball. The hell are these things standing there?
So your first instinct was to shoot them first? Conserve your ammo, my guy?
I don't know if you've noticed Obama, but he has a lot of ammo he can spare right now. One bullet ain't gonna make him regret shit.
The fact nobody noticed this clearly broken wall is beyond me. I was wandering around thinking I forgot something and I just blanked out these walls I can bust through.
I barely am paying attention as is. I just got done giving my last fuck you to Russia before I'm out of office.
I've learned my lesson from before. Never go near those things until the gas is dissipated.
With me, you never know when my gas has dissipated. I have what you call silent but deadly farts.
Why did that specific grunt get so much gain in audio? Weird, but okay.
I don't trust a single thing in this game anymore. I'm double tapping everything I see, and if they still get up from that, then the game's nonsensical as fuck. Making me wait till the enemies are ready and shit.
It's just more polite for them to be ready as well instead of just being killed off before a fight has even begun. In reality, though, it's a lazy excuse for more combat.
Once you have a lot of ammo on hand, the terror of this game kind of dies down a bit. Not entirely, but enough to where I'm not terrified to go down hallways anymore. Rooms, however, make me tense as fuck no matter what I have in my hands.
I've looked at some of the mods people have made, and we could definitely spice up the experience with some of them. Let us know if you want us to explore mods for future videos.
Sit down and shut up. This game is full of weird and nonsensical rooms. Who had the time to chain up and cage a goddamn radio to the ceiling?
The acoustic levels of the game design are at an all-time high is my guess.
I'm renaming this game to Fetch Quest the video game because that's all we fucking do. I shouldn't be rolling my eyes at every puzzle.
And that's why they changed the formula after the second game, I think. Or at least emphasized more on the horror and less on the puzzles.
Oh my god, will the game quit with the fucking heart attacks it's trying to give me? It's ridiculous.
I want to love this game, but I think after the first part of the game, I'm just rolling my eyes and dying on the inside when I'm faced with another main puzzle. Ah shit, I just summoned a Horty Whelp. Time to knock him down. Only 2 of them. I was expecting much worse than that.
So far, we've been smooth sailing throughout. I know the original game had a lot of puzzles, but I can see when people are going to nod off from this game for how many there are. Bloober did a great job outside of the sheer quantity of these stupid things, though.
Well, it's not like they're going to retcon the original game entirely and do what Resident Evil 5 did. That would be too stupid.
True, but look what Resident Evil 7 did with the Not a Hero DLC. You have military-grade equipment, and you're still always on edge. Ah, shit, goddammit, these things are super annoying. Fuck off. Let's see what's in room 306. Likely more things to shoot.
By the sounds of the static radio, you're right on the money.
Oh, hell no! Don't spit on me, motherfucker!
Is there another one or something?
Fuck you, game! You see what I mean when the game forces me to wait for the enemy to be ready for me to kill it. You saw me put a bullet in its head to prevent it from getting up, and what do ya fucking know? The bastard stood up anyway! Scripted bullshit! Where the hell are you headed, monster? I got a bullet for ya!
Aren't these things good at hiding and jumping from the shadows? This one must have missed that part in class.
I can hear it, but I don't know where it is. Oh, there you are, my guy. Dropped it for me!
It seems we have found where the chain was leading to.
The sad part is that this is likely only the start of the central puzzle, which means we got more of this tedious stuff to get through.
That's a great reminder for myself to turn the fucking volume down on my headphones. That was brutal to my ears.
Let's see if I can snipe with this thing. I wasn't even planning on taking that one down. Sweet. 2 less migraines today. Still got one that doesn't shut up, though.
Is it Melania or Harris?
His first name starts with a J and his last name starts with a B.
What? I don't know. Jim Belushi, maybe. I don't know many people with those initials.
Fucking lost cause once again. I'll be glad once the transition is over. These things are like worms. Easy to take out, but there's almost never just one around.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
You're lucky I'm not immune to being charged for hitting you yet, Joe!
Huzzah, part 1 of this fetch quest has been obtained. I believe I know it'll be the lead up after the Blue Creek Apartments, but I don't remember 100%.
Yapping for the sake of yapping, Obama. That's what your main thing is from what I've noticed. You got that Morgan Freeman feel sometimes. Alrighty, 1 hand down, 2 to go. I feel like we should skip right to the good shit, but that's up to the editor, really. We've been following the same formula for a while now.
That might significantly shorten the video, but yeah, that's up to our guy.
Time to catch every disease known to man, guys. All for something that better be worth this.
How the fuck would someone fit that in a toilet, and how the hell would James know what a minute hand felt like? So many questions, and it all just boils down to game logic, because if you try to think about it, it just makes no fucking sense.
Oh yeah, in case we forgot to mention it, we gotta do yet another fetch quest puzzle to finish the central fetch quest puzzle. A lot of fun, ain't it?
Enemy spotted.
That is the worst hiding spot ever!
Oh man, someone's gone and broke the other piece. We need to solve that CISO puzzle.
It's fine, Joe. If you remember when we fixed the Venal disc with glue, we just need to do the same with this piece once we find it. Hopefully we don't need glue this time.
If you want my opinion on this, this is just Bloober's way to pad out the game a bit longer since it's not too long to begin with. Don't know what the hell that was all about, but I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear shit and continue looking for the third and final piece so we can leave this cramped apartment. Nah, I know what this is, eat lead, bitch!
I hate to be that kind of guy, but I don't think that did anything. Might just be a thing to keep us on edge.
I'm wondering if this will start a small horde section.
For predictable. Find an important piece to solve a puzzle and get a slew of enemies that appear out of thin air as a reward. Nice gameplay design. Totally not forced. Oh, they only sent one guy. Seriously. After seeing what I've done thus far, my God, they underestimate us.
I get that this game relies heavily on the original, but times have changed for a reason. It would have been easier to just smash the damn thing and get the key that way.
Then this game loses like 20 minutes of gameplay.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah. I'm James.
Angela.
Angela. Okay. Look, I'm not sure what you're planning, but there's always another way.
Really? What's the point? It's easier just to run. Maybe it's all we deserve.
We?
Me. You. We're all the same.
I'm not like you.
Are you afraid? Sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
No. Not yet.
Did she live here? In this building?
I don't know.
So all you know is that she lived in this town?
What did you say? How did you know that?
Well, I just figured because this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah. Sorry. Did you find the person that you were looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I don't know why I think she's here. She died 3 years ago.
She's dead?
Oh, don't worry, I'm not crazy. At least I don't think so.
We have to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town really is dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
No, it's okay. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
What about that?
Will you hold it for me?
Sure. No problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do. No! I'm sorry! I've been bad! Please don't!
I can fix her.
You ain't fixing shit, fuck off.
Let's just ignore the disaster that has happened around us and be on our merry way. I'll be glad when we got all hands and can finish the central puzzle, just so we can move on to the next tediously long puzzle.
You're depressing me, Obama. Stop that. After that ear-destroying sound from the clock, let's just get the other hand and finish up.
Why must we always stick our arms into the most grotesque things for items?
I bet it's some overarching idea of James suffering through grime and pain or something. Am I right, Obama?
You're asking me as if I'm the guru of this game or something. I know a good bit about the lore and background info. This in particular, I don't have a fucking clue. Dude, your guess is as good as mine.
Even the game is sick of us being in this apartment complex running around and shit. Let's go finish up the puzzle and see where the final door takes us. What? No reward for completing it. Oh well, final door time.
If this is what I think it is, it's vastly different from the original.
Should we be concerned about this then?
Not sure, just be on your guard, Donald.
No boss is a challenge for me, Obama. I'm ready. Except for a boss that doesn't have their textures loaded in yet. Damn you, external hard drive!
This is where we kiss our asses goodbye.
Time to light you up like a goddamn Christmas tree, motherfucker. You got a blade, I got a gun. I am superior.
I'm biting my lip like how Tyson bit his glove because I know how this fight goes, but I don't want to spoil it since you're brand new to the series. I like how updated it is. Go.
Man, if I had a shotgun right now, this guy would be done way sooner. I am way too nimble for him.
I hate to be that guy once again, Donald, but he's not flinching or showing signs of being hurt. I don't know how boss fights work in Silent Hill, but I can guarantee it's something you're not understanding quite yet.
The hell are you trying to say? That he's invincible or something? That would be stupid. I've dropped everything was in front of me up to this point. The game to just hand me an unkillable enemy would be ridiculous. Maybe I just need to input enough damage for him to fuck off and I can end him later. I guess we better say now. See, what I've been doing is working.
I'm still biting my fucking lip here trying not to tell Donald why he can't kill him. He'll find out in a little bit though.
The hell? The town's alarmed. Wait, does this mean he's not going to pay attention to me and I can finally finish him? Yeah, time to drop dead!
I'm not staying silent anymore. He's not supposed to be killed, Donald. He's in the game to taunt you heavily and will torment you with the world that is Silent Hill. That's why he's unkillable.
Not gonna lie, I pretty much thought that exact same thing the more it kept dragging on with nothing happening. Maybe we'll see the true depth of his character.
If we remember to move this over to the solid state drive, make a note of it.
Why are we even playing this? Everyone knows that a session could take a long-ass time to complete.
We got all the time in the world right now, at least until Putin starts launching his nukes like a madman. Then we can at least make these as time capsules to a time when the world wasn't fucked in a literal sense.
Let's not think about a potential nuclear apocalypse and focus on what could be a relationship apocalypse between the four of us.
If I know anything, it's that these types of games will make you test the bonds with your friends, family, and others.
We're already at a fuming point where Joe landed on my fucking number, so we have to spin again to see who gets to go first. AK, don't ruin my groove!
That's preposterous. I saw you land on my spot first. I called it.
Enough fucking bickering. See, y'all both are on different numbers now, so you won't have to spin again.
You landed on my number again. Go away!
You shouldn't have been there, Joe! We can't start the fucking game like this!
It's like dealing with fucking children.
And one of them is going to be running this country for the next 4 years. What a wonderful feeling.
I don't need to go to college, for I am the goddamn president, and because of that, I'm going the career route since being president is most definitely my career path. I hope I actually legit pick the presidency card if there is one.
Well, you're definitely too fat and out of shape to be an athlete.
I may be fat and I may be ugly, but I'm proud, so fuck you. I'm going the farmer road. I need to grow potatoes to fill the McDonald's establishments with more of their golden delicacies.
Dude, I know you like your golden showers, but please don't make me imagine you slurping up piss in McDonald's bathroom stalls.
That image now stains my mind, so thanks for that, George. Not appreciated.
I was going to save that by saying I meant their French fries, but I'll let that image settle in your mind and everyone else's minds, mainly the Democrats.
Minigames. The game of life has goddamn minigames now.
The devs had to make it slightly more interesting or else people would be even more bored.
I bet the devs made this minigame to resemble what a payday game is if Hasbro were the publishers.
Correction, this is what Payday would be if Fisher-Price made it.
I hate how quiet this is. Did the music just leave the building?
It's about to start, Joe. Be patient.
This is just about collecting cash and avoiding loans. So Joe already loses since he just forgave Ukraine's debt to us.
That was some bullshit foreshadowing since I'm being bombarded by more loans. We barely started!
It's not that hard. Just avoid the obvious difference between cash and loans.
Wait, there's a difference between cash and loans? Fuck, I spent like a mall goth girl in Hot Topic and Spencer's during my reign with the war on terror and drugs.
We all did, and Trump's gonna do it again against the cartels and the proxy groups around Israel.
This has been going on for years, even before we were born. It's not like we always have trillions of dollars to spend and it almost never depletes. Oh wait, we do.
We just used that entire time with the minigame to just yap about spending and wars and shit. Is this our war room?
I'd like to call it the room to keep people's attention spans updated so neither they or we drone ourselves out.
Who do you think is going to win this? I personally think I will win despite the fact that I barely even played this when it was a board game.
That's kind of a stupid question since everyone is going to say they're going to win and why and yada yada. But I will say that whoever is first the longest should always look out for underdogs.
You directing that at me? Obama, I will fucking euthanize any underdog if there is one.
Advocating for murder. Gee, that'll not be a nice thing to see if you're in court again before the office. I'm gonna go for career as well, and I will pick the police officer route. I'll be the best cop ever, even being better than Obama when he played that stupid simulator.
I bet the first thing he'll do is shoot his partner for waking him up from a nap.
Or shoot his mirror for thinking it's a home invader.
Describe my dream holiday and spin. I say spend the night with corn pop. What about you, Donald?
Of course you'd pick me. I say my first day back in my chair in January. Nailed it. Best dream holiday ever?
Dude, you barely even spun it and the game counted that. Fucking rigged game.
Might as well stick to the herd and pick career as well. Stunt performer and musician. Well, I barely know how to play instruments, but my father was on stage with Sam Moore and Bo Diddley in '89, so I want to be different.
To be fair, that was an awesome inauguration ceremony for him, even if he did fake it. Dude even had Prez written on his guitar.
Holy shit, Bush is going the distance.
I rolled a high number and I want to get as much cash as I can to win. Of course, I'm going the distance. My G.
I'm going to be the black sheep here and go the college path. Before you say anything, I know it's a double entendre.
I believe it's pronounced entendre.
Didn't realize we were playing with a grammar Nazi. Fuck yeah, already on my way to the top of the tax refund. Nice.
For someone who wasted the $100,000 on college when you could have been with the cool table and went the career road, I doubt that heavily. Please don't make me pay the bank already game. That would not be cool of you.
You could embezzle money from the defense fund and nobody would notice or care.
I don't like the name of the reward, but whatever, more money for me and I can see the finish line from here.
Dude, we all can. That's not something to brag about. That's like me saying I can see my house from here when I live in the damn White House. I would pick male because of corn pop, but I will stay faithful to my wife and pick female for marriage.
The devs called these things pegs. Very poor choice of words, and with Joe marrying a pink peg, that just tells us what Jill likes to use on him in the bedroom.
Give them some slack. This came out before the internet invented the term pegging.
Well, now we wait for fan art to be drawn of Joe being, well, you know.
Has anyone seen fan animations of AI channels yet? I'm sure there's something out there, but I am a bit shocked that no one has done one for the big boys like Joshua Shaw and Shreebington.
We'll likely be proven wrong in the comments later. Also, thanks for the extra money, Joe.
I fucking hate that mechanic, and I just lost $70,000 for jumping out of a damn plane. Put me on a plane and I'll fucking do that shit for free with hundreds of guests plus crew, towers being optional.
Personally, it's much easier with a joystick. Oh, cool, I get to file a random lawsuit against someone kangaroo court style. Hey, Donald, I'm gonna blame you for the damages even though you were never there in the first place. Thanks for the 80,000 buckaroos.
Sincerely, fuck you.
Enough, I want to use my college path to the fullest extent. Goddamn, I gave Joe free money.
Much appreciated, friend.
Free money for everyone, basically. But the low spinners get screwed.
Watch me roll a 10 to be a boss that way.
I'm such a baller, boys. High roller here.
I demand a recount. The spinner is rigged. It should have been a 10. Never mind, Joe rolled a 1. It's fine.
We both get the same reward, so we both got low-balled.
Seems like the game wants me to win more than Donald, oddly enough. I'm fine with that.
We may be on the same team politically, but you are forever lacking in riz and skillage. Please land me the big bucks for the wedding gift. A 2. That sounds low, but I get like $300,000 anyway. I am so confused about the mechanics of stuff like that.
I just accept the money and don't think about it.
Spin to see how high I jumped. I get free money for being an idiot, I guess, so I'll ball.
Fatherless women do it all the time online, so I don't see the harm in it.
$20,000 for jumping in a bouncy castle? Seems legit.
My lawyers advised me not to approach bouncy castles within 100 meters of me.
Very nice. I get a tax refund. See, the game wants me to win, but Donald must have some guardian angel protecting him from losing his money.
Oh, like I care, George. I'm just statistically better than you.
I would comment on that, but I went the college path, so I'm completely on my own in terms of events. Making my own bet as we go. I believe this is where I graduate college and pick a career for myself, way better than the starting ones. To God, one of these isn't a police officer making me remember that stupid simulator game, and thankfully we got brain surgeon or a pilot. I'm a go pilot because that career has the best views you can get.
Certified Yapper of 2024 people.
All shout out your favorite pancake topping and take turns to spin. I say chocolate syrup. Pay you $30K for that.
I say cheese for a topping. Fuck. Wait, nothing happened. I guess I glitched the game so I can spin again.
You gotta be kidding me, you can glitch the game like that. That's stupid. Anyway, I call ice cream. Ice cream toppings for pancakes is awesome.
I'm gonna go with barbecue sauce with a butter square.
Get that barbecue ass out of here. That stuff doesn't taste pleasant at all on anything. I'm not sorry. I got promoted. I barely did anything as a farmer. Oh well, more money and another spin for me. I'm destined to place first.
Is it time for me to start calling you a cheater? You've called me that for 4 years now.
Night school or life path? Who the hell wants to sit at a desk at night when you can play video games, get hammered, and bang a farmer's daughter and her friends?
Now you know why the American people can barely get past a grade 5 level of education.
I'm amazed I got past grade 2 education. Shit's tough with shapes and numbers and learning how to spell my own name.
Name your favorite car and take turns to spin. I'll say a 1971 Dodge Charger. Fuck off, it's a classic beauty.
Hooray, it's my turn. I'll say a Tesla Cybertruck. Fuck.
Why you'd ever pick that rust bucket is beyond me. Anyway, I'm gonna go with a Hummer H1 Alpha General. Game doesn't appreciate being one of the biggest 4-door vehicles on the road and having no parking spaces to use.
Well, my pick was going to be the Toyota Century, but you kept yapping, George.
Hush now, it's time for me to concentrate and win big. Come on, man. Why you gotta be on that number, though?
Why are you pointing the finger at me? You landed on it, not me. Now shut up and play.
Night school is for nerds. I'm going straight for the life path.
Am I the only one who actually wants to see America get better education? Guess so.
Both smile for the camera and spin. Hey Donald, why don't you come here and smile for the camera with me?
Can I punch you in the face afterwards? Oh, come the fuck on. How the hell can I top a 10? It doesn't go higher than that. Screw off.
Heart of the cards, baby.
Motherfucker, this is not you, Geo!
As you butcher the name, anyway, my turn. Who needs nerdy night school shit when you can just use AI to teach you everything?
Of course the person who signed the No Child Left Behind Act would say that. You've left every fucking child behind.
Both spin to see whose rocket went the highest. I bet my WMD suspecting ass that I'm better than what Biden sent to Ukraine.
Then why the hell are you picking me and not Biden? Fucking stupid of you, George. Whatever, spin it, Grandpa. I told you it was a stupid idea. Thanks for the free money, idiot!
Either George is colorblind or he just used my name for something modern to compare it to.
Name your favorite cupcake and take turns to spin. I say I like Fruit Explosion most. Alright, game says it's valid.
Red velvet for me. I'm a basic guy, what can I say? Basic enough for the game to call me out for it. Fuck.
The cupcake EDP 445 was going after.
Dude got in trouble for going after another cupcake, I think. I'll go vanilla, nothing fancy. Looks like the game agrees that vanilla is best, next to whatever the hell Obama said. Isn't that a muffin flavor and not a cupcake flavor?
It might be actually. Might have confused muffin and cupcake flavors. Oh, well, moving on.
Both describe your costume and spin. But we aren't wearing costumes. I guess I'll just say in my PJs with a teddy bear beside me. What about you, George?
I don't know how to describe it other than I'm feeling free or going commando.
It's supposed to be superhero themed, guys, not what you're wearing right now. I certainly don't want George coming to save me while butt ball naked. Fucking nasty ass thought.
Really, I spun a 1, what a crock of shit. Moving inch by inch, it seems. Why the hell did I buy a designer suit? And for a stupid penguin, no less?
You gotta be more careful with your spending, buddy. You're the reason inflation became a big problem. So I can either get kids, which will drain me of both my money and my freedoms, or I can continue down the life path. Fuck them kids. Even if Barron helped me with the idea of hopping onto the podcast, especially with Joe Rogan, that helped a lot, actually.
I even told Kamala she should do that and also be on Joe Rogan, but her head was as thick as her ass.
Both spin to see who the robot is named after. It'll be me since Elon Musk is building one exclusively for me.
Did you pick me to spite me for being last place, or do you just think it'll be easier than George?
For variety, you guys keep choosing me, so I thought I want to be different. And the win goes to me. Elon, be sure to have it greet me for my inauguration.
I only want one crotch goblin. Any more kids, and the front of the bus would seem more pleasant to meet. Who the actual fuck drops a baby off via helicopter? I have so many questions and concerns about that. Kids likely brain damage now from that shit. No respect at all.
PETA likely made a complaint about using storks to deliver babies, so they went the industrial route here. I got a swimming pool, but it's November. Would have appreciated that in the summer, not now. Would have to cover it immediately.
Maybe you can warp it into being an indoor pool. Those are cool and I wish I had one. Buy a house or continue. I know what, I deserve something nice and I got the money to spend, so I will get a house. What house will it be? I'm not feeling the whole Tiki Hut vibes, as I can see I have to lay on the fucking ground most likely. I will instead vouch for the island holiday home. It's more cozy to me.
So you can hide more documents, but this time it being offshore.
Talk about the pot calling the kettle black. I will be sure to send a SWAT team to your house as a raid to find documents you've hidden away. Fucking hypocrite.
Let's see, do I want more of my kin to fail at life and rely on hard drugs, or do I just say fuck that shit? I don't need more kids.
You probably couldn't even produce any with how old you are.
Al Pacino and Robert De Niro did so. I wouldn't put it too past Joe to be able to reproduce still.
That's so cruel to me. Yeah, sure, let's have a kid whom likely will see their father die before they turn 18. Good luck doing anything physical with them between now and the grave.
We're playing a game called Statues. The hell is this bootleg Mario Party?
Just push the big red button a bunch and don't get caught. These minigames are made for toddlers.
Which means this will be too difficult for me, damn it.
Just don't get greedy and keep a good pace.
This is just like when I had my youngest grandson take candy from a store behind the security person's back.
Oh, come on, I clearly stopped pressing it. I hate how quick they are.
God fucking damn it, I got too greedy there. Completely my fault there.
I think I just saved George from being sent all the way back. Sucks to be Obama!
Okay, I get it. You don't have to eat the damn microphone, Donald. Yeah, I'd like to file a lawsuit against Donald for hearing damage he gave me a minute ago.
That's fake news. Your hearing is completely fine. Stop being a whiny little bitch.
What was that, Donnie? I couldn't quite catch that. My hearing's a bit blown.
Oh, no, I don't want the damn kid. Take it back. I'll pay you. Fuck.
Congratulations, your freedoms are now null. Have fun.
Once he knows how to speak a couple words and can kind of walk, I'm sending him straight to the mines. He's going to work his ass off for me.
Name your favorite movie star and take turns to spin. I'm going with Chuck Norris. Didn't even need to spin. Chuck just handed me 20,000.
Solid choice, but I'm going with Idris Elba. Game knows I'm right.
I gotta go with Clint Eastwood. Best cowboy actor, better than John Wayne. I don't want to hear anyone complaining.
I say Mickey Mouse. Even the game says it's valid, so suck a fat one.
So we all got the same reward. No bad takes, even though Joe's is borderline pedobear territory, but oh well.
You should have gone the lore-accurate route and married a man, which is your Michael.
I haven't heard that joke in a while that I thought we finally got over it. I was wrong.
I made my yard into an adventure playground? Hell no! If anything, I would have turned it another Trump Tower. God damn it!
Your kid wouldn't really appreciate that.
I didn't ask for the little runt so he can suck it up.
I'm not feeling like a daredevil right now. Safe route it is. It's almost as if you take life the safe way, you'll get rewarded as such. Or wait, that's not really a good thing either.
And now you're realizing why No Child Left Behind was a disaster. You could have the dumbest kid ever, and they'd be shoved into the next grade, regardless of their abilities.
I never really cared for that. I already got the enrollment money from the parents, so I was ballin'.
What I got fired for sneaking in a fucking cat. I don't even own a cat. I'm calling wrongful termination. Well, at least I can bring the cat to my new vet job, I guess.
Imagine using the foot pedals as a pilot and crushing the cat because it got wedged behind them. I'm gonna be the daring one here and take the risky route. I bet I will clear it with no issues.
You're gonna land on a red space, I bet.
That looks to me as a full clear of any dangers. I'm the best.
I'm a little peeved that all of you are very close to the finish, but hey, I chose the college route and I hope it was the right decision. Night school path for me. I mean, should be obvious given my initial decision.
You're such a nerd, dude. You'd be swirlied as a kid in school.
I will bring American children back up to speed to where they should be in life. I got fired for snoozing on the job. Not my fault I had to teach the most dullest and boring shit of our history. Blame the curriculum. I will be saving lives as a brain surgeon then. No way I'd get in trouble there.
I will sell my house so I can shoot straight for the top and nobody will be able to stop me from that point on.
I think there's bonuses at the end, so don't get too excited just yet.
Oh, come on, man. I don't want a stupid painting. Wasting money on that shit.
Right before you enter retirement, that stings.
I swear these last few tiles are intentionally placed so we lose some money before the end. Devious little fuckers.
I think I'm going to go with my gut and go with the Millionaire Mansion. It suits me quite well, although I wouldn't want a kid running around, but whatever.
I'll go with Countryside Acres. Feels more cozy and more relaxed.
I will join Donald in the Millionaire Mansion as much as I like the countryside. I want to feel like I've accomplished things.
And now we wait as Obama painstakingly makes his way to the finish. It's dumb how we all still participate in minigames when we should be retired, but whatever.
That took a lot of spins and stupid action cards to get to this point. I'm sitting my ass down on that front porch in the Countryside Acres.
We can just call it now and say I was the winner of this game. Bonuses included.
How about you shut up and let the game decide?
Retirement bonuses, Mimk. Not sure why our numbers are hidden, but I bet I'm still winning.
This is the comeback, boys. I am so back.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You're still lower than me and Donald. But wait a minute, how many action cards did you collect?
Is that also a part of the bonus? If so, then we're cooked since he went the longer way around.
Jesus fucking Christ, that's insane. This guy just pulled a 5-head move on us and we didn't even realize it. I'm still hoping I win even if he comes racing towards the top like this.
Trust me, the end results may shock you and everyone else.
Holy shit, he won. I mean, I still beat George in the end, so I consider it a win for me as well.
It's a stupid ass game anyways, all luck based.
I'm just glad to be here. I don't care either way.
And now we delete this game because it's stupid and boring.